Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez with creatingwithali.com, and tonight we're going to be featuring the, hold on, the spooky Halloween bundle, which is part of the, oh, what it is, here it is, which is part of the spooky Halloween craft along that we are doing today. So today I'm going to go live for the first three projects, and then tomorrow I'm going to come back again, be live, and do the second part of this card class. So hopefully you join us. I did mail everything this morning, so I know this time you're not gonna be getting your kits previous to this video, but you should be getting it soon, pretty much. The other thing is you might want to, you might want to just watch the videos first and then do the kits by yourself, mainly because if you remember last time I tried to do the treat boxes, and I think it took me a little bit, like I had to do it twice. So it's always better to kind of look what we're doing and then go from there. The kits look like these. Okay, so I'm gonna be opening mine here this time. I did not cut anything. I want to do the whole thing with you. So we're gonna go through the three projects. You have a link with the instructions. The instructions look like this. So it's a PDF and it has measurements, pictures, hold on, let me just show you here. So we're gonna be doing the first three. So you have your picture, measurements, instructions, and whatnot. So I'm gonna be doing today, and then if there's like a template or something, you'll have it there. So tonight is gonna be the projects that Joey designed. So I will be kind of reading more through the instructions, mainly to see what we're doing. Because yeah, so we're doing those. But I can tell you, at least I can show you a sneak peek of the ones that we're doing tomorrow if you want, because those are the ones that I designed. And I am very excited with all of these. And let me show you the treat box. The treat box is my absolutely favorite. So that's going to be for tomorrow. And then today, we're going to be doing, like I said, the projects from Joy. Now, one thing to note is that on these PDF, we kind of had a lot of fun, and we actually created more projects for bonus projects. So you're gonna see 3 additional projects in this PDF that are not part of the craft along, but we had fun. We decided to go. I'll show you one of my extra or bonus projects, but there's 2 more that Joey made, and I think we just went crazy with that. And you're gonna see this is a really cute set for Halloween. So if you have grandkids or little kids around it, I think this will be great. I just love it a lot. And so that's that. All right, the next thing I just want to know is that, as I mentioned last week, going forward for this month, so for the whole month of August, I am offering a free PDF, and I actually have it printed this time, so this is it. It is 9 projects, totally different than the ones that we're showing tonight. And these are as a thank you gift for you to place an order with us. And this is through Joey and myself, so we collaborated, we make some cards, so here they are. And so any orders of $30 or more will get this PDF. And then this week, if you place an order of $50, you also get the PDF from this craft along. So it's 9 projects additional. And again, all of them are different, so they're not the same as these ones, okay? So altogether, if you place an order that is $50, you get both of these PDFs for a total of 18 cards that are super cute, featuring the spooky Halloween suite. It's actually called, Spooky Suite. Now, I can show you the cards from the bonus or the thank you PDF. So I'll have them here as well. Again, this is from this one, and I will be emailing you this kit, not kit, but this PDF tutorial. But here are my samples. So you can see, I love this little bear. I don't know if I share it, but I love pretty much all the bears. Polar bears, panda bears, oh my gosh, Winnie the Pooh bear. Those are my favorites. So when I saw there was a little bear, I was like, yes, we need to have it. Here is another one, and here is one more, and again with a little bear. So anyway, so these are the 3 cards that I designed. There are 6 more on top of these. So definitely, like I said, orders of $50 will get pretty much this week 18 cards for Halloween, featuring the spooky Halloween bundle, and all of it in the suite. All right, so a few more reminders. Today is the last day to sign up to our second craft along. Sorry, not craft along, but Stamp a Stack. Let me just put the cards out. This is the Tractor and Co. And I am really excited with this class. I think that all the cards look amazing. And so if you want to take this class, make sure you register by today. I have pinned on my Facebook page the video where I release or where I launch this class, and the registration link is on the comments and also on the video, on the description of that video. So make sure, if you want to take that class, make sure you sign up by today. This one is the one where you make 12 cards. So you make 3 of each of the different 4 designs that I have. It does include paper, half a pack of the Nested Some Winter, the Druzy Gems, a full pack of the ribbon. There is a PDF with the link of tutorials. Each of the cards has its own tutorials. I have a special video just to show you how I do the little wagons and tractors, so that you know how to do that. So anyway, but I think this card class is super, super cute. So anyway, again, last day is today. And then after today, hopefully when by the time I mail the kit, I will be sending the tutorials. And at that point, I will be uploading it into my store so that you can get the tutorial. This is the second Stamp a Stack. And you can see on my store at creatingwithali.com/shop the first tutorial from the Stamp a Stack number 1, which was featuring the Jar of Joy, which was super popular. I think everyone loved that one as well. All right. And then last but not least is our card club. And card club is featuring the Charming Day, which I love the flowers, and the paper is just gorgeous. This one is a foam fold that kind of opens this way, and then this paper opens up. So it's kind of a foam fold, easy foam fold, I should say. And then here is another foam fold. Then this one is not a foam fold, but I love, love, love the colors in this one. Of course, it has the purples. And then we have another one here. So anyway, so Card Club is my monthly subscription program where you get a kit in the mail every month to make 5 cards. Typically, I send it and it has about $20 to $25 worth of merchandise. And it is $45. Again, it's on a subscription. You can cancel it anytime. And when you stay with me for 6 consecutive months, you get an additional goodie bag on your 6 kits. So anyway, so if you want to learn more about it, if you want to register, please make sure go to creatingwithali.com/card club, which is where you're going to read all the information, all the details. You can subscribe there. And also, if you do subscribe, make sure you fill out that Google form that is right there. Again, creatingwithali.com/card club. So that's where you're telling me where to mail your kit. Okay, so make sure you do that part. All right. So anyway, so those, and again, you can also get the tutorials. So that yeah. So if you want to get a kit from a previous card club, make sure you you go back and see on my page which tutorials are all available. So anyway, so let me just say hello to everyone. Make sure you let me know where you're watching from. I always love to see where are you. It's always fun for me. Ooh. So anyway, so let me go to my page just to see who is with me. Also, shout out to everyone who got this kit. Let me know if you're watching tonight, or if you're watching the replay, of course. You can also let me know on the comments. All right, where am I? Creating with Ali. Let's see. There we go. I am live. And we're going to, hold on before I forget. Now, I'm going to be honest. I'm having some issues with this eye, so I'm kind of seeing a little bit weird. So I had to go to the doctor before these. And so, like I said, I didn't cut out anything. I'm going to open my kit. We're going to be making it pretty much the whole thing. This is how I pack the kits. You can see you have your designer series paper. This designer series paper, though, by the way, let me just show you this. We did have to do something different because it had some pieces. Let me show you. I forgot a full pack in the house, so let me just show you so that you can kind of see what we did. So this one, you can see there's bits and pieces because we wanted to give you all of the designer series paper, okay? So this particular page, right? So it comes, you can see it is the same page, but it had a weird layout where this one goes that way, this one was this way, right? Like this. And then this one was somewhere here, right? So if I had cut it at 6 by 6, I would have cut some of your elements. So I decided to cut it this way so that you can get all the elements like that, right? So you can use them in your cards. Same thing with this one. This is another one that had a weird layout, and you all got one of those, but you can see this one goes like this, and then this part was like somewhere here. So if I had cut it in half, like the worst would have been going this way, of course, because then I'm cutting one. And then if I had cut it in half, I would have lost this piece. So anyway, so because of that, we decided to cut it this way. So this is why this time is not all 6 by 6, because again, I wanted to make sure you got full use of your designer series paper. And then the rest is just your regular 6 by 6. So you can see it here. We have this pattern. This is another one. I think this was my favorite for Halloween with all the candies. I think it's really cute. Then we have this one with the windows, and I think Joy, call it a spooky window. And then the back of this one is like so, right? So you have a little bit of white with orange marks. And then we have this one, which I love it because you have different pieces that you could cut out, right? So for cards, I love doing that. You saw one of my cards, I got this little bear. And then the other side is orange. So anyway, the whole paper pack, it's a great, you know, mix and match. You can play with it. So definitely great color collection for Halloween. But anyway, so just wanted to share how that went, or how we cut it out. The kit itself, oh, let me just show you here. The kit itself, let me put this one here. So we have, let me hide the instructions here for a second. All right, so that's that bag. And then the kit comes like this, right? So you have, this is also from the designer series paper. So let's open that one. So from the designer series paper, you have all these pieces. So Mundo took yesterday or the day before, I don't remember, the time to punch out all the, or take out all the different elements. And this is where you have like the rhino, is that a rhino? There's other pieces you can see. There's a tree, there's a banner, there's some candy corn, some bats. So anyway, this is the one, so we put it on this one so you can have it. Right? That way, again, I didn't want to be cutting that piece at 6 by 6. It didn't make sense. So this one, for that reason, it seems like there was a little bit more work for that. And then you got a full pack of these stars. These are the Shimmer Star Foam stickers, which I am loving. Now, one thing to note is that you could color the stars with your blends. And in fact, I think I've done that. Let me see. Do I have my card here? I know I had here. I don't know what I did with it. I know I show it to you. It's one of my extra cards. Oh, here. And I'm like, what did I do with it? So I did that on this ones. I used Daffodil Delight and I color the star. So if you have the white ones and you want to use them for something else, you can do so. Like, think about like baby shower cards, you know, like greens and pinks. You can color those and have it in any color you want, and they look super cute. But in my case, I wanted to go something with the yellow, because I had a moon that was yellow, so I thought, why not? All right, so let me flip the camera. Oh, and like I said, there is, oh, I should have done this. There is a QR code and the what am I saying? And the instructions there. So make sure you download it. Like I said, it will be something like this, right? All right. And so let's go ahead and get the pieces. So I'm going to be doing the first 3 projects. So I'm putting them out so I don't have to go back and forth from this thing. just put them in order. So the way I have them, just so you know, is that it is folder that goes with that cardstock, the next folder or envelope, and it has the cardstock and so on. Okay, so just get the first 3 ones. These are the ones that we're using today, and those are the ones from Joey. So anyway, so let me flip the camera and let's go through the instructions here. Okay, anything that is die cut will have to be die cutting, because again, I had to go to the doctor, and so I couldn't do the cutting beforehand. Okay, so let's just flip the camera and we'll go from there. So let me get situated here, so don't get dizzy. There we go. Okay. And let's see. Oh, hola gordita. Hi Paula. Hi Jody. Hi Flo. Glad to see you here. Hi Karen. Hi Rhonda. Glad seeing you here. Hi Gail. Hi Sonia. Oh, by the way, thank you so much for sharing, Sonia. You always are amazing sharing. That always helps me a lot. So thank you. Hi Marianne. And hi Sharon. So anyway, so we have these. From this PDF, we need to cut out a piece from the orange, so from here, and then she has also one of these, and the candy, yeah, so it's this too. Okay, so that will be good. All right, so card number 1, let's do all our cutting and then the die cutting. From the die cutting, I have a piece of basic white. This label, we already cut out that part for you. And then for the sentiment, and then a piece of the glimmer paper of the petunia. And this is the one that we've used for the bats. Okay, so we're gonna be needing on this one the bat and the cat. Let's see, so I need a cat. Yeah, a cat. This one. Ooh, and she used also this one. So I'm gonna have these ones ready to go so that we can cut out those. And I have on the white, this is where I'm going to be doing my, I having to do this. This is why I always have almost everything ready to go, because I'm always kind of thinking, well, what am I going to be doing? Anyway, we'll see. All right, so first things, I do like to score my card base, and then even though it's a score, I like to use my bone folder. Now, I did realize after I read the instructions that this is supposed to be a 4 1/4 by 11. I went with the 8 1/2 by 5 1/2. You're going to be getting the same thing, but instead of opening this way, it's opening this way. It will be the same. All right, so it will be okay. The next part is on this one. We need to cut out a piece that is 3 3/3 by 5. So I'm going to go with 3 3/4. Okay. By 5. Is that right? 3 3/4 by 5. Okay. I'll have this one for later. So we have another piece. And then out of these ones, we need a 2 by 1 1/4 by 1 1/2. So I'll go with the 1 1/2 and then the 2. So I have the 1 1/2, and then I need 2. So I'm going to do 4. Okay, and then 2. There you go. So I have those 2 pieces. Okay, and they have to be corners. I have the candies. Which one do I like better on the candies? I think I like that one on the candy, and then I'll put this one for the black. It doesn't matter, just pick and choose whichever. So I have the designer series paper cut out. So these are going with these. Okay, so that we know. This one comes here. This is for the stamping. So let's do the stamping, and then that way we do all the cutting. How about that? Die cutting. All right, so now for the stamping, we have the cat. We're going to be doing the cat. And, ooh, you know, oh yeah, I was like, ooh, I forgot something. Okay, so where is the cat? Ooh, does this one fit on this one? No. All right, let me get another one. There we go. Much better. So we have that one. And the sentiment is the one that says, don't worry, it's sweet. Yes, that should be great. Okay, so we're going to go with that one. And we're going to have Memento ink. And I have already used one of my uninked white pads, right? And I inked it with the Memento ink. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the sentiment first. And we're going to put it here. Okay, so we have that. And then we're going to go ahead and do these things. How do you call these things? The little pumpkin where you get the treats. Is there a name for that? Maybe. All right, so we're going to go ahead with the cat. Huh. Okay. I'm going to put the cat really close here, so I have space for that other pumpkin. Yeah, how do you call that one? Like this one. I have that one. Okay, and then I have a bunch of the different, like ever since I made my cards, I left all my blends outside because I knew I was going to be using them on this class. So let me just clean this up because I know I'm going to be moving things around, and then all of a sudden I'm sure I'm going to have some black marks on things that I don't intend to. So let's do that. Okay, so now we need she has, I think it's petunia because it looks like that one, so I'm gonna go with the petunia. Now another thing you should know from me is that I'm really bad at reading instructions. I don't know what it is in me, but I don't think I ever read instructions, and I don't know why, but that's me. I'm gonna be using this in a second, so don't let me lose them. So I need those. And then, okay, so I'm gonna go with this. All right, so now, for the cat, we all can color our cats however we want it, you know? So I like white cats with pink. This is pretty in pink. So I'm gonna have that one. I'm gonna be doing chicks. And then I'm gonna be doing the nose. And I think that's it. And then I'm gonna bring the what is this color? Great Granite. And this is the light. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the outer section of the its ears. And then like these. And then the hands. And then the tail. All right, so I have that. Then I'm gonna be doing the dress. The dress, she has it like set, or the top section of the dress with the petunia. So I'm gonna go with the same, just because that's what we have here. So I'm gonna go with that one. And this is the light petunia. You have to be careful with the hands. Okay, and then I'm gonna bring the dark color, and I'm gonna be putting it here. And then I'm gonna blend it. Okay, now that I have those, oh, you know what? We're going to be doing the legs. So we're going to have this one and that one and that one. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the what is this called? Or lemon lime twist. I think I like that one. I believe she used the yellow. Hold on, she used, what did she use? Oh, lemon lime twist. Okay, so lemon lime twist. Okay, so that goes well. Which I think goes perfect, you know? Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring that one. Okay. All right, so we have those. And then we need the feet. Now, for the feet, I just went ahead and used, in my case, a black. This is the one. Oh, I don't know if it's this one. Oh, maybe it is. By the way, I don't know if you have, like, it has boots, you know? Now, you could also do it all in gray, and it's paws, right? But I thought, well, maybe this witch has also some boots. So anyway, I'm just using our Stampin' Bright. But what I was going to say is that we are discontinuing the Stampin' Bright markers. So if you like them, make sure you get them in all colors because they're going to get discontinued soon. So make sure you grab them if this is something that you like to use. Okay, now for the pumpkin, I'm going to be using, I have here the Timid Tiger. So let's just use that one. One is the light. There you go. So I'm just going to go ahead and use that one. So let me see. I think I saw someone. So Jody said that she likes the cat. The cat is so cute. I might end up buying this set even though I don't do Halloween. Oh my gosh, I love Halloween cards. But I like, I'm gonna be honest, I like cutesy Halloween cards, you know? There's been some years where Stampin' Up! Has had more like a, I don't know, like a horror type of Halloween cards, and I don't know that I like that. All right, so Gail to my rescue. So she said, is this a treat bucket? Maybe? I don't know, right? Oh, and Flo said that that's what she was going to say. Jody says, I might not do Halloween, but my grandbabies do, so I would actually use it. Okay, perfect. Perfect. That's the perfect excuse, right? So we have our pieces. Now we're going to bring our die cutting machine. And we're going to be cutting out these pieces. So we need, let's just do this one. I give you enough of the glimmer paper for you to cut out both rather than just one. I think we only need the one, but you're going to have both. So if you want to be using another one, you can do so. Okay. So we have, and I love, love, love this set, this die set, to be honest. I feel like that's perfect. Okay, now for this one, we're just going to go, we're going to use it twice because, okay. Let's put the first one there. Ooh. Okay, so we have the first one. And here you have it. Oh, look at that. It's a really cute little cat. I'm gonna put this cat here on my... You know what? Jennifer had, we had, what was this event? I think it's for the Silver Elite and above in Jennifer's group. And we have she pampers us with a fun event, you know, just for us, just for being in that top level. And she gave me, let me show you, because I don't think that you can see it, but she gave me these on our last event, or 2 events ago, I guess I gotta say. And it's super cute because then, you know, I can just put them here as I am working. And it's very handy. And let me just show you here before I continue. This is one of those signs that you get from like, you know, Home Depot or Office Max maybe, right? Like, and then she has some of those tabs that we can do for the die cutting, and then you have she put a magnet. So it was very handy. I have it here on my crafting table all the time, and it's very, very handy. So anyway, and that way I make sure that I'm not losing my dies, especially when we have little dies, you know, that becomes even more important. Okay, so those are the things that we have for that one. Okay, so now let's assemble our card. So we have those. I may need to have my, oh, you know what? We should probably use our black dimensionals, which I never get to use. I think I have a pack here that is always open and I never use. Do you use black dimensionals? I have them here because, you know, I love dimensionals, but you can tell I always forget about them. All right, so let's go ahead and bring all our pieces now that we have everything. We're gonna go ahead and fold this one in half. And as I mentioned, even though I did the scoring, I like to use my bone folder. So we're gonna be gluing this per the instructions, right? So this one is gonna go like right here. Oh yes, 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 yes. Okay, yes. What would that label come out of? What do you mean, what label? What label? This one? Do you mean this one? This one? Rhonda? This is from last year's, I think it was it was from last year's, I think I have them here. If this is what you're asking, it is from the Christmas season greetings Christmas, and they had some labels. Let me see if I have them here handy to show you. Well, there should be somewhere here. Oh goodness. I can find them right now, so I'll look for them. I know I have them here because, of course, we cut it out. But yeah, these were from last year's labels that came out with the Seasons of Green and Gold. From that suite, there were these labels, and I don't remember if it was season labels or label seasons or seasons greetings something, but it was those labels. Hopefully, that's the one that you're asking me. Okay, yes. I'll look for... Oh, you know what? I should have it here on the instructions. Or maybe not. No, she doesn't have... Yeah, I'm looking into this. I don't see that. Yeah, I don't see the name, but it is from that collection. I'll look for them. I'll look it up for you. By the way, it will not work for them. These though were on the retiring list. I don't know if they retire, I'll be honest. I'm just using whatever she used. But if they are retired, then, you know, they're gone. I know that they were going to be retiring it. I don't like, you know, the like the labels. Even though they retire, I don't like to just retire them because I still use them, you know. So, but if it's still there, I'll make sure I'll give you the number or the item. Sorry. And the other thing I was going to say is on my videos, I don't know if I ever share these, But all my videos, most of my videos, I want to say like 90%, there might be a few that don't, okay? But most of my videos do have a supply list on the description of this video when you're watching on YouTube. So that way you can kind of see what I use, and then if you want it, you can even order it as well. Okay, so this is gonna go like so here. We've also given, and I said that, and I don't have it here open. Okay. Oh, because last time I was using the one from an incentive I had. So anyway, so I'm using for the first time mine. But you also got a full spool of the petunia. This is the petunia iridescent ribbon, and the pictures, you know, look at this. It shines. It's really thin. It makes beautiful bows. So I know you're gonna love it. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and we need to glue this one onto our card front. This opens like so. We're gonna be measuring, okay? And then we're gonna go ahead and then this is gonna go like so in the center. Okay, and then from our, where are the little, see, I already lost these things, but we need some candy, how do you go, candy corns or corn candy, what is the name? I don't like them. Are you into the people, I know this is like something that some people love. I am in the team that doesn't like them. I have tried them. So this candy is not popular in Mexico. Let me just phrase that, right? So it's not one of those that I grew up with. So I tried for the first time here in the States, and I personally didn't like it. But I know some people absolutely love it. So let me know, are you in that boat? Do you like them? I know I didn't. I was in the, nope, it's not for me. Now, I gotta say though, coming from Mexico, our candy it's one of those that have like chili. So I love candies that are kind of sour, salty, and kind of spicy, you know. I do like candy, you know, like sweet candies. But oh my goodness, if I see a candy that has like chili powder, oh my goodness, or like is the fruit tamarind. Oh, those are my favorite too. So, like I said, I do like sweets too, but you know, so that might be why I also didn't like this one, because they're not, you know, they're not spicy. If that makes any sense. Okay, so I'm gonna have that one. Now, all of this is gonna go with dimensionals. And then we have this, but look how beautiful it's looking. Now, I feel like, well, let's use those, right? Michelle says she loves the Mexican candy, love the chili in it. I know. I mean, yes. Anytime I go to Mexico, it's like, that is something that I try. Also, our fruit, you know, like if we're eating mangoes, watermelon too could be, you know, we use tajin, which is like a chili lime powder. Ooh, and it tastes amazing. And I think nowadays we see that in a lot of stores, but at the very beginning when I first came, it was only on the Mexican stores, or at least the stores that had like Mexican, not candy, but for like groceries, you know. So there were a few that kind of had more of the Latin groceries. Ooh, I think I put too many. That's fine. You know me. So anyway. Oh, and Michelle says she loves tajin too. Okay. All right, so you know our drill. I love it. I love it. If you put it in the mangoes, oh goodness, the mangoes taste delicious with that for sure. Oh my gosh, my eye is getting watery and watery by the minute. Like I said, I think I'm getting like an infection. I've never had eye infections until I have kids. I'm not kidding. And honestly, this is the first year that I have been like having them. You know, I had them when I had it in December. This was like my first one ever, and oh my goodness, I was miserable. And so now I think I got it again, which this time it's a little bit weird because like no one has it. Last time I could easily blame Addison because she had it first, but this time she doesn't have it. Now, we did celebrate Addison and Oliver's birthdays this weekend. And so I was with a lot of kids. So I wonder if one of those kids maybe had like a pink eye or something, because my goodness, like I feel my eye is watering. And in the morning, you know, it's like, I don't know. And it's getting like pink reddish. So I'm hoping everything is going to be okay. And then I went to the doctor, and then, you know, they give you eye drops, right? Which typically eye drops, you just pick it up from the shelf. Like as a pharmacist, I'm thinking, I don't know. Now, I'm not a pharmacist, of course. So, and if you are, please correct me if I'm wrong. But in my head, it's like, you just need to pick up that little bottle, right? And so because I was feeling uncomfortable and I was gonna come and do the class, I was like, can you give it now? And she's like, no, we're so swamped, you have to wait an hour and a half. And I was like, an hour and a half? I'm gonna be doing the Facebook Live by then, so no, I don't have that time. So Mundo went actually to pick it up. So I haven't taken any meds yet, but I feel like my eye is about to shot or something, you know, like I'm already feeling it. So anyway, we'll see. But anyway, I was like, you just need to pick up the bottle. I was just annoyed, you know, when you're not feeling well. And again, I'm sorry if you're a pharmacist and I'm like, but one other thing that you need to know is like, patience is not my virtue. It's just not. I don't know, I'm a very impatient person overall, always been, and I think I'm always going to be that way. It's just, I'm not patient. And when you're not feeling good, oh my goodness. The worst. Anyway, so here we have it. See? Oh, look at that. And of course, with all the purple, you know, accents, this looks amazing. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put this one with a glue dot. Michelle, I hope it's not. You know, they just say I have like a infection, like bacteria, is that right? I know the word bacteria in Spanish, but I'm like, I don't know if that's the one. But because it's only on one eye, and of course they're like, do not touch that eye and do not rub your other eye. So, which I don't know if you're that way, but the minute they say don't do it, it's like, oh, I want to do it. Like now it's like, oh, like it's now itching all of a sudden. So I don't know, it's like, oh my gosh. So now I'm like fighting myself, like, do not touch your face, do not touch your eyes. And anyway, it's like I'm a little kid for those things. I'm not kidding. I'm like, oh gosh. So I can feel how my kids feel, you know, sometimes like, do not do it, and that's the first thing you're doing. That's me. So anyway, look at this, and I'm adding bacteria. There you go. So I added those stars, and look at that. I mean, and you know I love purple, right? So she got me with all the purple in this card. So anyway, so that's card number 1. Again, all measurements, all instructions are on the PDF. Any orders of $50 this week will get the PDF for these cards. And again, there's 3 more cards included in that PDF that are not even in the kit, you know. We did 6 kits, and then we had so much fun making cards that we went crazy with it. All right, the next one, I'll be honest, I'm a little bit what's the word, like intimidated. Because she, hold on, she is using one of these spooky, what is the name of these things, iridescent treat bags, you know, which she's using it as part of your designer series paper. So oh my god, so Gail says, yeah, I think so. And oh, and this is super contagious. See, I'm saying I'm super contagious now. So I'm gonna ask the kiddos not to get around me, which, you know, it's so hard sometimes, you know, it's hard. But yeah, I don't want them to give it to them, but I'm thinking that's what happened to me, because like Saturday we were with a bunch of kids at one of those trampoline places, because again we were celebrating Oliver's and Addie's birthdays together. And like I said, now like my eye is watery, it's getting like inflamed, and it is pink. There's some gooey on it in the morning, which that makes me so this morning, the way I noticed is, you know, I put my mascara and I'm like, oh, I have something in my eye. So I have to throw away like a brand new mascara now. I was like, oh. But anyway, you know. All right, so this one. So I did the same, as you can see. I guess I didn't read the instructions when I did this. All of my cards are 8.5 by 5.5. I'm reading her instructions, and it was supposed to be 4 1/4 by 11. It's the same thing. You just fold it, you know, like is it like a hot dog versus a hamburger? I've heard that in the past, so something like that. Then we need the spooky window pattern at 3 5 1/4, and the petunia at 2.5 and 3 1/4. Okay, so let's see. So we need the spooky window. The spooky window at 3. So this is the what she's calling that one. And she said it was 3 by 5 1/4. Is that right? Yes. So, ooh, I like this section better because it has the window. Yes, I like that one better. I mean, you pick, but I like that window. I like that window. Oh, did I cut it wrong? I did. Oh my gosh. Did I? I think I did. I think I cut it in an angle. Okay, I'm gonna cut it slightly. Here I am. There you go. It was just a sliver here. I was like, I think I cut it wrong. Yes. See, it was just a little bit. Not that bad. Okay, so now we have it here. And then we're gonna put it at 5 1/4. Okay, so that's, oh, and I think I'm gonna even cut it, cover it. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, so we have that. And then she said, so the way she said is that you're gonna be putting this thing here, right? And then cut this section. Look at that. But yes, so she said cut that section. That's what I am like, are we doing these? All right, so I feel, okay, let's do what she's saying. You know, let's trust the process. That's what she says we're gonna be doing. She said cut it at 3, and that cut it at 5 1/4, so it matches. It matches your designer series paper. Okay. Okay. See, this is where I'm like, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And so technically this is gonna match this thing, see? I would argue that you might need to cut this one slightly more, you know? Well, maybe because I cut it slightly different. So let's do that again. I'm just gonna cut like, and you know what? I'm gonna be using my other trimmer because I only need like a hair off. So let's just, we just need like a hair off, not too much. You know, like a little bit. A little bit, let's see. Oh, much better, see? And it covers everything. Ooh, that looks super cool. Okay. All right, so that's that. And then she said on the petunia, we need a 2.5 by 3.25. I do have this one. I don't know, what is this? Is this 2.5? No, this is 2. Okay, so I need to cut some of the designer's newspaper. So pick the one that you like the least. You know, so you could either use that one or that one. I might go with this one because I kind of like that one. So I might go with this one and cut out a piece. And this one is supposed to be, what did I say? 2.5. Okay, so 2.5. All right, by 3.25. 3.25. Is that right? 3.25. Okay, I'm gonna cut from this side. 3.25. All right, and these should be matching this one. Okay, perfect. Perfect. And then all of this is gonna be cut out. Okay, those are the pieces that we need for these. So now for these, she says, let's. Ooh, where's my crafting mat? Do you see it? I lost it. I know it's here. Oh, here. I was like, I know it's here. So she said, let's go and add this one and put it into our treat bag. And she said, glue the bag, you know? So we're gonna open it up. Ooh. Oh my gosh, see? This is where I'm like, I'm kind of, ooh, see? And I put it out here. Ugh. So don't do what I'm doing. Let's just put it, there you go. Whew. Okay, safe. All right, so that's what it is. Now, this section is open, so you're going to be gluing it that way, but then this one is going to go here. Okay, so that section still, you know, like, you can do that, right? But it's glued down from here. And I don't know that you really see the adhesive, so I might add a slightly, you know, like a little piece here. Just so that it's close. You don't really see it, right? So I'm going to go with that. And then this is what I like when I collaborate with others, because I get other ideas that I might not have thought about. Like this whole thing of using the treat bag, would have never thought about it, ever. Oh, thank you, Gail. So it is the Greetings of the Season dice. Yes. And it was from last year. It was an online exclusive. Thank you. Thank you, Gail. You always save me. All right, then we're going to be stamping these and die cutting these pieces. So let's die cut these pieces first, and then we'll stamp. Where's our die cut? Here. So for this one, we're going to be using the house, the haunted house, and the fence. Is this the name, fence? I think it is, right? I think it is. So you have basic, what is this color? Gray, and basic black. And we're just gonna go ahead and cut this out. All right, here we go. Let's get those little pieces out. And then we need to stamp the sentiment. Okay, so let's get this one out. Let me put this one's back here. All right, so now here is this, and then this pieces in the trash can. And these little ones. Okay. All right, so now let's stamp the Happy Halloween on this. So you have, this is from the Everyday Arcus, and it's from the smallest to the large ones, the second one, okay? And we're gonna stamp the Happy Halloween on that one. So let's go ahead and do Happy Halloween. Let's take this one out of the way. And we're going to be using our Memento ink again. This is a bold image. So I would use our Pierce mat. That always helped me to get a nice crisp image. So we're going to be stamping the Happy Halloween. Does anyone know why does the iPhone sometimes get like a glow all over around? I've not figured it out. I could Google, and of course I always forget. But I know you saw it. It was like right here. It kind of glows. And I haven't figured out why it does it or when it does it, you know? So do you know why does it do it? I don't know. Just curious. Like I said, I probably could Google it, but I always forget to do that. All right, so now, based on this, let me get my instructions here. So based on this, we're gonna bring our card base. We're gonna fold it in half. Okay, and now this is gonna go like right here, and look how beautiful it looks. Ooh, I need this one for something else. And I don't think it's a problem. It's just it kind of looks cool, but I have no clue why it does it, when it does it. It's just randomly all of a sudden I see this glow on the iPhone that I'm like, oh, it kind of looks cool, but I don't know. I'm not sure why it did what it did, right? So anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and put this one. We're gonna kind of center it like so. See that? And then we're gonna put this one right here. I think I'm gonna leave it flat on this one. Oh, and I'm covering the one that I wanted. It always happens. Well, I got the cute cat. Okay, that's fine. 2 cats. I got 2 cats. That's fine. But I wanted the pumpkin, and it's not showing. That's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna have that one right here. We need, now for this one, we have these pieces. And we're going to go ahead. So there is a tall section and a small section. So you're just going to go ahead and add adhesive. This is where your, what is this called? The silicone mat kind of makes sense, because then you can rub it. It doesn't stick to it, you know? So I love that about these. So I can hide it. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and have, and I might need to cut a little bit more on this one. I cut it per whatever measurement she gave, but I think I want to cut slightly. It's just like a little one. So just measure it. So you have, oh, look at this, right? And then I'm going to go ahead and then same thing with this one. so none of that shows. There you go. Ooh, and I probably need to do the same here. I probably need to make it slightly, it's not a lot, so you might need to cut a little bit more. Oh, there you go. See that? And so you have something that looks like so. So, wow, I love how it looks. Now, this is with the peach pie glimmer paper. And I'm going to go ahead and glue this one flat because I want to add the fence like so. Okay. I probably want this one slightly like so. Yeah, so I can see all of that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this section. Yeah, the sparkling part, right? Yes, I love, I love, you know, the bling, the sparkles. Definitely love that. All right, and then for this one, we're just going to go ahead and use our liquid adhesive. And this is just our Tombow adhesive. I've shared these in the past. This is just a little bullet that a friend gifted to me. And it's being a game changer for me in particular. Because I don't get that messy anymore. I mean, sometimes, but not too much, you know, which is cool. I'm going to put this one for right now. Okay, so now what we need to do next is the bow. And we need a larger bow that we're going to put underneath, you know. Okay, so I'm going to go this way. And I'll have something that goes this way, see? Okay, so now I need to add I want it to be like in an angle, so I need to add that first. Okay, and then we're going to be adding dimensionals. Okay, so where are the dimensionals? Oh, here. Like, what do I do with them? Probably going to be adding another one here. And another one here. And let's add some of the little ones. I know, I end up putting a lot of dimensionals. You know the drill. I feel like the black dimensionals peel easier. I don't know if that's your same experience, but that's how it feels. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. And then we're going to be adding, we could, you know, it's not on the thing, but I don't want to be throwing it. Well, that's too much of this. I mean, that's too much purple if you, which I know I would never say that, but yeah, I think it's too much purple in this one. That's okay. We can use it in another card. I'm gonna leave this one here handy for another card, because I think I will be using it. Okay, so let's go with adding some stars. Okay. And then I'm gonna be adding another one right here. And look at that. Oh my goodness. I am loving how this card turned out. Seriously. I feel like I want to put one more here, you know? Like, why not? Why not? You know? Yes. Well, since I have this little one, let's just go crazy with the stars. Anyway, so here you go. And I really like how this treat bag kind of look, you know? So, okay. So, that's the second card. Let me go with the third. And the third one is not a card, but a treat box. Let me go with that one. All right, so based on these, on the long side at 3/4, 3 3/4, 4 1/2, 7 1/2. Okay, let's see. Boxes, you know, I'm always kind of struggling. So this is a piece that is 8 1/4 by 5 1/2, and she says, let's do 3/4. So a score at 3/4 of an inch. So I'm gonna go this way. Well, I'm gonna start with this side because it's easier. Is that 3/4? 3/4, and then she says 3 3/4, so 3 3/4. Oh, I think I'm doing this wrong. Hold on. All right, so, and then 3 3/4, and then 4 1/2. Okay, 4 1/2. Okay, and then she says at 7 1/2. Alrighty. All right, then score on the short side at, no, I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. It's 3 3/4. So I'm gonna do 3 3/4 on both ends. Okay. So on the PDF, it says at 3 1/4, and then at 7 1/2. There's no 7 1/2 on these. So it's at 3/4 on both ends. You know. All right. So this is how it looks, and I'm looking at the sketch, or at the template she has. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Whew. All right, let's do the other thing. She also says let's do the candy pepper 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. Okay, 2 3/4. I know I had some of that already cut out. Yeah, here. So let's do that one already. That one is 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. 2 3/4. All right. By 3 3/4, is that right? Oh, I like this size better. Yeah. Okay. So 2 3/4. Black mat I already have. Lemon lime twist. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so now for this one. Let's just score on all of these things. Okay, so we have it like so, and then we're gonna be cutting out these sections. So on one of the ends, we need to remove. Okay. Okay, and then we're gonna be cutting out this and this and this. And then same thing with this ones and this ones. Okay, is that right? Yes. Now here's where I have to check. Oh, I got you. I got you. Okay, so this is gonna go like so. So this is how it looks. Now, can I do it this way? Oh, I kind of like that better, you know? So that way I can open it up. So let me cut out slightly these tabs. You just angle it a little bit. How do you call these things when you're cutting these slivers? Is there a technical word? Like, I don't know. Okay, so you have it like so. Okay, so I think I'm only going to be doing this section. I don't know if that's how she intended it, to be honest. I think, to be honest, is that you have to be ready to know what you're going to be placing on this. Oh, you know what? No. I know what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to have this one come this way. I'm going to leave this open. How about that? I'm going to leave this open so that I can... Because I'm like, I know I want to put something. Okay, so let's do that. Whew. Okay, so what are we doing? I'm going to glue this one onto that one. So this is where, like I said, I'm not always... you can use your tear tape as well, you know. We're gonna square this one. I want to square this one as well. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add adhesive on these two ends. And for this one, it might be better to use your tear and tape. That's okay. We're gonna go with this. Okay, so I'm gonna have this one come here and then just square it. And then same thing here. Okay. And then I'm going to leave this one open because I don't know yet what I'm going to be adding, you know? Now, you can tell there is an area. Here is where I kind of fold it. So this is going to be the front side, okay? And then I have this ones and that one this way, okay? Now, for this one, I might need to cut slightly. Just so that you didn't see this. Let's see. Yeah, I need to cut. There you go. Yes. That's much better. Okay. So I have that. So this is going to be my front. Okay. So not too bad. Not too bad. We can figure out, right? Okay. Then we're going to be decorating. Oh, wow. Where is the... Oh, here. Where are the pieces? So here. Okay. So I have the bugs ready to go. And then for this one goes with this. Okay. Then I have that one and this one for stamping. So let's do the stamping first. And for this one, we're going to be using the dog. And the sentiment says, no tricks, all treats. Oh, I like that. All right, so let's go ahead and get that one. So we need this one. And instead of the cat, we're going to be using the dog. I love the dog. I think the dog is my favorite, if you ask me. So again, the Memento ink. I'm going to go with that one. And we're going to be adding this guy here. Okay. Let me clean those two, and we're going to be coloring with the blends. Okay, now for this one, let me see her card. Oh, where's the card? Here. Oh, not the card, but the thing. Okay, so for this one, she is... Okay, so the petunia, it's going to be for the petunia and orange. And then lemon... The lemon lime twist. Okay. And then, what else? Oh, gray. Okay, we're going to be using the gray. Okay. All right, so I think we're good with this. We are going to go ahead and start with the light. For that one. And this is the light. And now I'm gonna do some cheeks too. I want some cheeks. And then I'm gonna bring the dark one. Oh. I want the eye like darker. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and kind of blend. And I'm going to try to add more of these to the eye. I just want it to be darker. Okay, then for the t-shirt, I want this to be orange. Is this the light? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna bring and then we're gonna be blending it. All right, for the bolts, I guess I'm gonna go with this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go with the like a little bit of petunia. There we go. All right, so now we have that one. We're gonna go ahead and die cut those pieces, or this piece, I should say. Let me get the dog. Okay. And here we have that one. Okay. So now, for this one, we're going to go ahead and cut this one. Where are my scissors? Where are the scissors? Not this ones, but the ones for the not the ribbon here, the paper ones. The ones for paper. Now this one goes in an angle as well. Okay. All right, so we have that. We're gonna go ahead and glue these pieces first. Oh, no. Hold on. I might need to a little bit. To put this way again. I need to remember like how, yeah, it's only an 1/8. There you go. Okay, and then this one is gonna go right on this. So this is, yes. I would then add this one, and like I said, this one's for you to hold the box shot, because I don't know yet what I'm going to be adding, right? But I would put the whatever, like the treats that you want to add on this one. I'm going to leave it right now empty until I figure out what I need. And I'm always using my tweezers just because it's an extra hand. There you go. So you can have... Okay. Ooh, see? No, hold on. I twisted this thing. There you go. Let's try to do this again. Oh, maybe I can do it without the... Okay. There you go. Okay. Okay, so we have that. And then we're going to be gluing this one. And for this one, we need again, where are the little pieces of the... did I lose them again? Here. We need this bottle, right, to get here. And I'm going to be adding this one like so, and then this one goes this way. And that will probably, yeah, let's add this one like so. And then everything else. Okay, and I'll have this one right here. I'll have, so she said if this is with dimensionals. Yeah, it doesn't say. So, I'm gonna put it with dimensionals, okay? So I'm gonna first, can I have this one's like so. And then I'm gonna be adding dimensionals. Because I love, oh, you know what? I'm gonna be adding one of the small ones there. I'll probably need to add this one more towards here and then have this one come here. And then have that one on this lollipop. There you go. And there you go. And that, so I have that one come here. Here. And then I'll have this one also popped up. Okay. Alrighty. I feel like this one is super, super cute. It was an easy box to put together. What do you think? Okay, and then to finish things up, we're gonna be adding some gems. Which one did she used the white one, so we could use white ones. Oh, they kind of caught. Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay. I didn't realize that was what's happening here. Okay. Oh my goodness. I am loving it. Okay, so here are the first 3 projects. Like I said, you'll get the tutorial when you place an order with me that is $50 or more. You'll get the tutorial to make all 6 cards plus 3 bundle cards. Okay, 3 bundle cards. Plus, because we are in August and we're doing this additional PDF tutorial, this one has 9 more. So you'll end up having 18 projects to go, all cute Christmas Halloween cards. So you can make as many, and you can see all of them were super easy. So let me know which one is your favorite from tonight. If I had to pick maybe the treat box. I feel like for Halloween, it will be pretty cool if I come to the office with some of these treat boxes already made, don't you think? I think that will be really nice. Nancy says, so cute. Thank you. Gail says, spectacular projects. I'm so glad. Like I said, all of these are the ones that my friend Joey designed. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing the ones that I designed, which I'm also very excited about. And like I said, I think all of them are super cute, and I love that I gained more ideas on how to use different products like this thing. I've never have thought about that. And then building another treat box that, you can change this one for any other event, right? Like it could be birthday trees, we're always making goodie bags. So I think we can be doing some for the, for birthdays or Christmas too. That will be a good one. Okay. So let's see. Rhonda says, I like the one with the bag. That was so cool. That was cool. I know, right? This one with the bag was pretty cool. Alrighty, well, thank you so much. Make sure you are, again, tuning in tomorrow, 7 p.m. That's when I'm going to go live to do the other part of the projects tonight. Sorry, of the projects from this class. The other thing is I also have the stamp along for the traditions of Christmas, which is kind of kicking off the new catalog that is launching next week in September. Let me just show you what I've designed for that. This is it is one of those. Let me just show you, because this is a fun fold that I'm kind of loving it. It's one of those that it's like almost never ends. See that? So really nice. And then I made another treat box. I guess I am in the treat box, I don't know, thing going on, because we could have done cards or treat boxes or whatever, and I went with 1-on-1, which I typically would have just picked cards, just because I feel like I design way easier when it comes to cards, and if it is treat boxes, it takes me a little bit. But I am enjoying having some treat boxes ready to go for other things, So anyway, so thank you so much. I'll see you. Oh, Flo says she loves the one with the kitty. Okay, so I think all of the projects had a little bit of love tonight. So anyway, so thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here, and I'll see you tomorrow, same time. All right, bye for now.